Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Joe Simon, representing the Men's Hairdressing Federation, and I'm really excited to be here today. I'm going to hit you with a lot of fire this afternoon, so I hope everyone's quite excited. We've got Josh Lamonaca, Mr. Danny Robinson, Mr. Richie Martin, and Mr. Simon Kibler.
My inspiration is from the revival of the 1990s. Now, hands up for you that were born in the 1990s or grew up in the 1990s. Yeah, take a few of us. So what you'll remember is that there's lots of loose-fitting clothes, lots of baggy clothes, and really the subculture of today is what we're seeing through the 90s from young men. You know, we're seeing the link between hair, fashion, and music. So what we're seeing from that is this subculture emerging from the rave-ready scene. Who's aware of the rave-ready scene? The rave scene? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, cool. So what I've got here also is from the revival of the 90s of football hooliganism, where people, you know, they used to be very rough and ready, and they used to wear full fringes. So what I've got here is Liam with a full fringe, but the difference I have is that I've got a lot of hair on the top, just to create some texture, to have a separation between the strength of the haircut and the softness of the haircut. Thank you, Joe.
Lovely, thank you very much, Josh. Danny's going to talk through the look, what technique he's achieved and how he's achieved it, and kind of how he got here as well. So, Danny Robinson.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Danny Robinson. I'm the owner of Danny Co Barbers, which is based in Shaw in Oldham. Just a quick question: how many of you in the audience are over 5 feet tall? Can you raise your hands? Who's not over 5 feet tall? Right, yeah. So the look that I've gone for today is I kind of wanted to go for a Mad Max inspired type of haircut. I wanted to keep it really high with the pompadours that are in at the moment, bringing it all back, but then I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I've disconnected his fade in on the side, as you can see.
There you go.
So I've just kept it really heavy, disconnected at the back, but as you can see the fade on both sides is connected in. I created this look by using my Oscar Pro Power clippers, basically just stepping it up in levels and just knocking each blend out step by step. And what I'm going to be working on today is just kind of graduating it up ever so slightly just to get my finished look, so the transition of the fade is perfect. I've got a really strong looking model with Jamie here. We've got really perfect thick hair, so I'm just going to be using my large clipper comb just to take a bit of the bump out of the corners. I've used a Duke pomade going through the top, which I've brushed all the way back and blow dried backstage. So it's just a case of me now just tapering it up a little bit more just to get the design look that I've been working for. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Danny. Right, so now we're going to move on to my homie, just to the right-hand side of the stage now, Mr. Simon Kibler. Simon's going to talk through his look, how he's achieved it, and his background. So, Mr. Kibler.
Thank you, Joe. Hi, everybody. My name is Simon Freshfade Kibler. I wasn't actually born with that name, I've just been titled it. Today, I'm going to actually take you through the crossover between men's hairdressing and barbering. So, can I have a show of hands for who are barbers in here? Who's a hairdresser? Right, today I'm going with, obviously, a look, it's been in for about 2 or 3 seasons now, where it's top heavy, but rather than just go for the wave, I'm going to get some really distinguished curls, get some volume in there. So I've actually horseshoe sectioned the top, just so I can disconnect it from the back and sides. With the back and sides, I've actually demonstrated some modern barbering. So what we call a taper is normally known to be at the neck of the neck. I've actually brought it into the sides as well, so it almost gives a rounded shape, but adding a bit more shape to the haircut, bringing it forward a little bit more as well. So thank you.
Yeah, we could work on a shape. Thank you very much, Mr. Kidd. So, ladies and gentlemen, without no further ado, I'd like to introduce a comedian of the group. We might need a translator, I'm not too sure, but without no further ado, it's our good friend, Mr. Richie Martin.
Thanks so much, Joe. Cheers. Thanks to everyone, first of all, for coming down to watch us. We're loving the support at the moment. My name is Richie Martin. I'm from Glasgow in Scotland, so it's an Scottish people one. Right, so if no one gets me, then you go to them for a translation, right? Right, cool. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go for, well, if you saw any of our shows from the Weller Studios last month, I thought of a quote that we were going for a kind of evolution of orderly disorder. So what I mean by that is at the moment we've got, you see all the kind of side parts, all the kind of slit do's, that's what's in fashion at the moment. But I think it's going to evolve, and it's going to evolve into having these kind of sharp edges at the side, and then it's just going to go total Jamaican? Half Jamaican? Yeah, man. So he's half Jamaican, so he's got this kind of natural colour to his hair, and a natural kind of curl and stuff like that. So I think it's going to come into a really nice kind of shape. So
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much. So, also, ladies and gentlemen, we've got two other models sitting at the back of the stage right now, and I believe Josh created one of these looks. Josh, can we just ask your model just to come forward for us? Just come to the front of the stage for me, please, young man. Josh will just talk to you how he created this look.
Okay, so in this look, I've gone for a centre parting. Okay, so what we're really seeing in the industry currently is that there's a lot of hard parts, there's a lot of slip movement, and what's actually happening is people are getting a bit frustrated with the blow drying and the maintenance of it. So people are starting to ruffle their hair up a little bit more. This was what we'll be seeing in spring, summer a lot more as the temperature gets warmer. People will just want to be throwing it up and having something rather unstructured. So what I've created here with Jake is something that's slightly in the centre, but I've actually just for the show, I've just created a kind of zigzag parting, just to throw it up and mix it up. What I've started is bringing this haircut to skin fade through the back and sides. I've slightly curved my guideline, therefore we can have some form of kind of wedge at the back, where we've got that sort of kind of graduation, where we see a nice kind of acute dimension from the profile of the haircut. And then just generally a little bit of texture through the side, just to brush it up with the hair dry and the hairspray. There's not really much to it other than that.
That's lovely. Thank you very much, Josh. TJ, come back for us, mate. Right, so I've got another model just looking at the back now as well, with my good friend Simon Gray. So, young man, if I can just ask you to come take this stand just in front of us here, please. So, Simon, you mind talking us through what you've achieved here, please?
Yeah, no problem. Right, with this look, I'm heavily influenced by American barbering and the whole hip-hop culture as well. So here, I'm trying to just demonstrate a little bit of a crossover skill between hairdressing and barbering, but with advanced fading techniques and sharp lines, but creating a disconnection. So I don't mind to call it organised chaos going on there, but it's just a demonstration of how you can incorporate modern barbering techniques into ladies' hair techniques and men's hair techniques.
Okay, young man, you just stand at the front of the stage for us and just I'll just talk through quickly what you've achieved there so everyone can see that. Do you just face to your left for me, please? So everyone can see Simon's created some, there's a bit of hair art techniques here and some fading out in between. So we've got some darker areas where the hair's left a little bit longer than where it's lighter, so it's a little bit short. So just face me now, please, come out please, everyone else can see. So, and this is still really popular in barbershops, you know. That's lovely. Right, so you can come back for me now. Right, so let's talk now back to Mr. Danny Robinson. Danny can have a little chat with you about what clippers he's using and why he's using these clippers. Because clippers are really important, guys. You know, you can't just pick up any pair of clippers and think you can achieve a really tight skin fade or any type of fading technique. So I'm going to pass you over to my friend Danny now. I'm going to talk you through that.
Yeah, so the clippers that I'm using at the moment are the Oscar 606 Pro Power. The teeth on these are quite fine and quite close together. So anytime that I do a skin fade, I want to knock the lines out. The taper lever at the side, it opens up quite a way, so you've got quite a big distance from the 0 to the 0.5. So basically, each notch you can do 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, and it does help to get that graduation of knocking lines out, which is key to a good fade, really. Being able to see the transition from dark to light to the longer hair at the top. Also as well, I have the Oscar T finisher, which I've just used as a balding clipper, really, just to bald the hair out at the sides. It gets it really, really close. Then all I've done, if you just spin around with it, is I've just raised the back in with a cutthroat, just to define the line ever so slightly. Like I said, the look that I wanted to go for was a kind of Mad Max inspired disorderly chaos, like what we're talking about. Dead high on the top, really close at the sides, and just disconnected at the back. Just something a little bit different to break away just from your modern day pompadour that you see every day at the moment. Thank you, mate.
Sweet, thanks a lot, Danny. So, right, Simon, so what we doing in a minute now? So we've got a bit of a temp fade. Do you mind talking through to the audience, explaining what exactly a temp fade is?
Yeah, no problem. Right, the temp fade is literally, like the saying goes, as it says on the tin. Comes up to the temple P point, so you want to actually differentiate between your fade
Lovely. Lovely. So basically what he's saying is to remove the sideburn shape altogether. So we haven't got any sideburn, we've completely lost that. We've gone in forward straight to the skin and graduated that into our desired length, whatever look we're trying to achieve with the structure on the side. So just quick before I come back to Richie, Josh, you mind just talking us through what's going on at the minute, please, mate?
Yeah, certainly. I'm going to tell you where I started off with this haircut. I got this haircut yesterday, and I started off with a skin plate, and I used a horizontal guideline to begin with. Now, when you're clipping and you're starting off with your border or your nought, generally you'll have a few different guidelines in variation to what kind of fade you want to achieve. So with this one, what I started is with the temple and just rising above this little bone and then fading up. And that enabled me to actually get a rather straight fade that goes all the way around the back and sides, which will actually interlink into the fringe. So if you just see that and the way that it just runs straight into the fringe, it just gives it that little bit more impact up on the top. In regards to the fringe, what I didn't do was clip with the fringe. Okay? What we can probably see is people, when they clip the fringe, it creates graduation. And then if that was to happen, then the fringe would just raise up. And then it wouldn't have that real strong feel.
While we're still talking to you, Josh, I mean, what's going on with beard? I see your client's got a really impressive beard. I mean, our beard's still cool. Like, that's still, obviously, I've never been cool, so I've just been growing this, I'm covering a double chin and everything over here. But obviously, your model's got a really strong look going on. So talk to us about the beard and what's going on.
I mean, at the moment, beards aren't going anywhere. They've been the pinnacle of the forefront of the men's industry, the men's barbering at the moment, and they'll continue to be doing so, as far as I'm aware, and that we can see.
I love you. Thank you very much. I'm sure everyone also agrees. You're creating something quite special over there, mate. It was really nice. So, right now, moving back to my homie in the corner over here, Mr. Richie Martin. Richie's got a diffuser going on at the minute. So, Richie, mind talking us through why you're using a diffuser to create that look, please?
Of course. So, as you can see, we started to dry it up in the back. So, for any like barbers or stylists out there, if you're using curls naturally, then to create a kind of organic look. When you're drying it, if you're using a round brush, make sure you're not brushing through the curls at the front if you're going to kind of create this look, because you want kind of symmetry at the front here. So always just checking your balance to make sure that it's all kind of set. And it's, as you can see, all the curls are kind of dripping down to the front. We've got this coming up here, and then with the diffuser, all you're doing is kind of creating a hot atmosphere. You're not actually wanting the power of the hairdryer, all you're wanting is the heat just to actually set the curls. So this is what I'm talking about, this style. See people coming in, they're always coming in, they're complaining about when you're doing side parts or twists, and always coming back and going, oh, it was amazing, but when I come back to do it myself, they just went out, they never look the same. So this is an easy technique to actually create the same look which you get in a salon, because that's what people want. They want that look that looks professional, and I think that the diffuser is a good way of doing that.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you very much. No, it's cool. It's really good. I'm going to talk just quickly about the Men's Hairdressing Federation and how these guys got to do what they've got to do. So in a nutshell, we hold a competition. We hold this annually, so every year we hold this competition. So I'm just going to hit you just 4 facts. I'll give it really short. So in order to join the Young Feds artistic team, you have to become a member of the MHFed. So you go on MHFed.com, you'll find that. So you must want to commit to take your career to the next level. So as these 4 individuals, I mean, you only have to check them out on their social media. You can see these guys have got thousands and thousands of followers now. UK barbering, men's hairdressing scene blowing up bigger than anything at the minute, and we're grateful to be at the forefront of that. So we must thank the Men's Hairdressing Federation for that. Also, there's an age restriction. You've got to be under 30 years of age. So that's January 1st, 2016. So you've still got a bit of time, guys. And you must be prepared. This is the fun part, right? You must be prepared to attend at least 10 unique shows, photo shoots, and mentoring opportunities in 2016. So, just quickly, we just tapped to Danny just now. I mean, you've been on, all of us collectively, we do a lot of education ourselves, and we have a lot of big mentors come to us, hairdressing, royalty, iconic names, a lot of big names. I mean, Danny, you just talk to us just quickly, Danny, about who we've got lined up and who you've worked with so far this year, and what you've gained from it, please.
So basically, I just kind of am from a backstreet barber shop in Oldham, and I've been taken to the forefront of men's hairdressing, really. I feel really blessed to be here, and it's just a case of the Men's Hairdressing Federation about sharing knowledge. It's not about kind of bitching and slagging each other off. It's about coming together as a unit, which is what the men's hairdressing is all about. And I'm very glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, that's a really good answer. So just quickly, just now we've got a few more people we've got as ambassadors. Of course, we've got Kevin Borley over there, we've got Tracy Devine Smith, we have MK, I forget everyone now, aren't I? Yeah, Foxy, we work closely with Kevin Lutchman, who's been a massive influence to a lot of these guys, we've got to thank them. Also, just while I'm thanking people, I'd like to thank the Fellowship for believing in us, to be honest, because it wasn't too long ago we was attending shows and watching people, and there's a lot of people here today in the audience who've seen hovering around. We used to come and watch these guys, so we'd like to thank the Fellowship massively for promoting us and giving us several dates throughout the year to be involved in and create different shows and presentations to showcase to you guys and letting you see a little bit what we're about and kind of where we're trying to go in the near future. So we're just going to try and wrap it up now, guys. Brilliant, right, so if we can just clean the gentleman up, take your crowns off. As well for supplying us with clothes again. Thank you very much. See you guys. So ladies and gentlemen, again, my name's Joe Sloan. I'm representing the Men's Hairdressing Federation. I'd like to give you the Young Feds. We're just going to be on the left-hand side of the stands just down here. If you guys take any photographs of any of their work, have a little feel or touch, whatever you want to do, please come and talk to us. Thank you so much for being a great audience.
Okay, the Young Feds there, fantastic, eh? Great to see what's happening with men's hair. And the Federation men's hair.
Joe Sloan, Chris Muscat, Dean Gleeson and Asa Nunn. And I want to explain a little bit about these four guys because people ask me what motivates you, and these four guys really motivate me.